We read our Bibles, we see that it has much to say about goal setting and planning for our future. Most of the time, it's in the context of our eternal future, our spiritual reward, and storing up our treasures in heaven and things of this nature. However, the Bible does have a lot to say about planning for our future and setting goals here in this life. In Philippians chapter 3, Paul says, "I press toward the goal for the prize of the upward call of God in Christ Jesus." Paul here was a preacher of the faith. He had a goal to spread the gospel to the world, to the known world at this time, and he was going to accomplish this goal. Solomon says in Proverbs chapter 29, verse 18, "Where there is no vision, the people perish." Very profound. Proverbs 16:3, Solomon also says, "Commit your works to the Lord, and your plans will be established." So I wanted you to imagine with me for a moment a ship that has a cargo, a crew, a captain, and a destination. 9,999 times out of 10,000, that ship is going to reach its destination with no problems. Now I want you to also to imagine a ship with a cargo, but with no crew, no captain, and no destination. Where do you think the ship is going to end up? It's certainly not going to reach a destination. And if it even makes it out of the harbor at all, it's going to end up shipwrecked somewhere. We are that ship. When we have a definite destination, when we have a clear vision on where we're going to have a much greater chance of making it, rather than just allowing the storms and the waves of this life to dictate where we're going to go and direct our ways. Where we're going to end up there is crashing into some other ships or shipwrecked ourselves. So it's important for us to have goals, to plan for our future. And I've heard success be defined this way, that it is a progressive realization of a worthy ideal. This means that when we set our mind to something and we work toward achieving that, and we are working toward that worthy ideal, that is success. So I want to encourage you today to spend some time thinking about your path. Are you going in the direction that you are meaning to go? Or do you need to do some course correcting? What are your dreams? What are your passions? What are the things that you care about? Write some goals down and take action. You'll be surprised on how far just this simple exercise will take you. And I want to leave you with this. Remember to include God in your plans, because when we see James, what James tells us, a warning for making sure that we are understanding the brevity of life and including God in our plans. He says, "Come now, you who say today or tomorrow, we will go to such and such a city and spend a year there, buy and sell, make a profit. Whereas you do not know what will happen tomorrow. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appears for a little time and then vanishes away. Instead, you ought to say, if the Lord wills, we shall live and do this or that." And so include God in your plans. Lord willing, we'll see each other again very soon. And as always, go lift someone up.